The girls and the guys didn't really meet each other before the flight. So when we reached the airport, everyone was like, oh, shit, is it them? Is it them? Quite an exciting, nervous energy to it.
Welcome to Until 11:11's unofficial dating show, where we spill some real tea on the drama that happens during our singles trips. Because I know that you want to know too. I'm one of the main organisers of Singles Paradise trips overseas. I'm here today as your best friend to share with you everything that happened from my point of view.
House call, no rest. Pull up on your shot in the front next. House call, no text. I've been up.
So what is Singles Paradise? Basically, we select and invite an even number of guys and girls to join this trip, and they get to experience the trip like they see in a dating show, like there are letter writing, matching, dates, so on and so forth. And by right, it's not supposed to be filmed unless they are happy to share. For all of you watching this, we have one cold hard rule, and that is no hate comments. If we see any of it, we will delete and block you. Please be kind to them. They were willing to share with us their stories, and they are really nice people in real life. So in this particular trip, there are 5 main characters who are willing to let us interview them every night and share their thoughts and stories.
I decided to come for this trip because I guess I really want to put myself out there a bit more.
I'm from Malaysia and I'm on the trip with a lot of single Singaporeans. So the reason I joined this trip was because I'm on a quest to say yes to everything I come across. And when I saw Until 11:11 on Instagram, immediately yes.
I saw the ad on TikTok on Reels, then I like, itinerary sounds interesting. Then what made me come here is like 3 of my friends suddenly sent me at the same time, not at the same time, like one day apart, like yo bro, you need to go. So yeah, actually I'm more towards the itinerary. Then get to know people part is the more of the second part.
When we met up with all the guys, kind of like anticipating, see who I'll meet. Because in the end, one of the goals to come in here is to make friends ma. So I hope that I can click with the guys as well lah.
The first single trip I've been on. Looking forward towards the activities, especially the icebreaker and the games where we'll be paired up lah. So I was interested to get to know everyone.
And the rules of this trip is for the first 2 days, they will not be able to know each other's age or job. So everything that they say about each other now is based off first impressions and their own judgment of how this person is like.
First impression, okay lah, be quiet. Maybe because they're shy, we are shy too. Yeah.
This morning I was actually very nervous because I've never been on a trip like this before. Throughout the day we did like icebreakers, we did like get to know each other. It made me feel like I'm in like middle school again. But it was fun, it was refreshing because now I get to appreciate these icebreakers even more.
This is our Borneo's singles trip edition, and Borneo is in Sabah, Malaysia. So the activities that we have designed are more physical and action-based.
I got paired with Randall for the icebreakers. He was a gentleman, I feel like. He asked me a lot of questions about my dogs. We bonded a little bit, but I don't know. I kind of feel about him.
During the icebreakers, I was matched with Shirley. She's nice, but I'd be scared she's a bit too young for me.
How young do you think she is?
23? That's my guess.
I don't know whether it's part of the plan, the sunset walk on the beach. The view was amazing, man. You never knew you're in Southeast Asia. Yeah, I think that's the part that I think we really come together.
I like the feeling of getting to know strangers and new people, and it's nice that this setting facilitates that so well.
So during the sunset moment, there was a couple that really stood out to us. They were just standing a little away from the group and talking by themselves the whole time. I think it was a good 15-20 minutes. Yeah, so at that point, everybody was like, is there something? So after the whole sunset thing is dinner time, and also a self-introduction time, where they are not supposed to share what they are doing, what they like, blah, 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 but more of the answers to these questions. And there's a board with a graph there that has a spectrum of not romantic to very romantic and not experienced to very experienced. All of them have pictures of their faces there where they can just put at the place where they think they are standing at the moment. So simply through this activity, they already know about each other on a very personal level.
Last activity of the night, we were doing like a letter writing for someone that you're interested in.
So during the sub-intro, there's quite a few of them that actually caught my attention. As someone who is very active and like to try out a lot of hobbies and activities, then she seems more towards the bit bubbly, and she said that she like to do all the outdoor activities. So I'm like, that's interesting, and maybe I can get to know her better over the next few days. Right.
Jia wrote a letter to Shirley, who is not in this interviewee list, but she's a very cute, very active girl, and she wakes up at 5 a.m. every day to run, which is crazy. To me, it's crazy to me. I'm sure it's a very healthy lifestyle.
I decided to write a letter to someone else, mainly because I found her energy very captivating. Yeah, like she had a very attractive personality, and that's kind of what I look for. Oh, I wrote a letter to Yoshi.
It's Yoshi.
We talked a bit beforehand, and yeah, it was nice.
I received 3 letters today. Oh, this is from Randall. He's such a sweetheart. This is from Anonymous. His letter was a little bit no effort. So, hi, how? And no name also.
Okay, so when she first received this letter, she thought it was from Jia. Just a background story.
This, though, oh my god, look at this envelope! It's so cute! And this is from a guy that I did not expect. Look at this. Origami. I did not expect him to choose me because I feel like we didn't talk a lot. We only talked for like 2 minutes tops. But I feel like he felt a connection with me. And because of his effort of writing this and making this letter, I chose him as my partner tomorrow.
Right. I didn't like him, but then like I chose the Final Fantasy because of him. Like because of this.
He got his own.
Yeah.
Oh my god, he brought his own envelope.
There's origami.
When we all saw the letter, we thought that it was so sweet. Like, to receive that once in your life, I think it's...
I saw that in the brief there was letter writing, so I decided to put a bit more intent into it. Yeah, so I brought some like stickers and tape and stuff. I basically wrote a letter that I think I would also want to receive.
So after the letter writing, we were doing the matching for the next day. And how we did it is we got the guys to bring one object, any object of theirs, to put on the table. And then the girls will pick the objects. And whoever they pick will be their match for the next day.
I offered up my earring because it's quite special to me. And it's also closely related to what I do. Okay, at first I was a bit sad because when everyone was announcing the pairings, no one brought forward my earring. But as I was walking back to my room, suddenly Yoshi,
It's Yoshi.
yeah, she came forward and she was wearing my earring.
As the interviewer at that point of time, I was also like, wearing your earring?
Yeah, and I just like stunned. I kind of went red, but it was like red dark, so nobody could see. I'm trying my best to be like nonchalant, you know what I mean? But it's a bit overwhelming. It's too intimate. I cannot take it.
So when I first heard it, I was also shook. I was like, whoa, Yoshi, you know how to play the game. But the biggest twist is...
But there's another guy that I liked.
I think Yoshi was also quite interesting personality, quite outgoing. And she says she's very romantic. Curious. I mean, during the numerology class, like both of us sort of like trauma bonding.
Do you know what's numerology? Basically, it's like astrology, but they turn the stars into numbers, and that determines certain things in your life, like your personality, your luck, your romance, your wealth. So during every trip that we have, there's a 2 to 3 hours crash course on numerology for all the participants to know more about themselves and each other. In a way, it's like MBTI. You know, when you see somebody's personality, then you know, oh, they have these traits. Same theory, but it's just written in the stars.
I mean, during the numerology class, like both of us sort of like trauma bonding. Because we are looking through like, wow, actually quite bad, how, and then like, wow, GG. So, but she's quite a carefree personality, which I think is quite interesting. Yeah, so definitely Yoshi is the next after.
Okay, so this interview was done on the first night itself, and it was before Yoshi reached out to him.
So I asked him out for a walk just now, and then just a clue, he's a dancer. And he danced for me on the beach.
We were actually very excited for that, and seeing them go for the talk and everything, we were like, whoa, what's going on? But in the interview I did with him the next day to find out how he feels about it.
Wow, Yoshi. What was she? Just came to my door and just knocked my door and just asked me like, you want to go on a walk? She's a very direct girl, very interesting, and actually she got a lot of hobbies, somewhat like me also. So when we try to talk to each other, throughout the whole walk to the beach, and we also sat down, have a look at the stars, everything. Oh, it was kind of perfect, man. But then, I'm not sure whether I'm very tired or what. But then somehow there's something, but then didn't really sustain.
Okay, anyway, you guys remember that silhouette at the beach just now of a couple like talking to each other, right? And then we were like, oh, is there something going on? Well, already.
I mean, looks-wise, he's attractive to me. I think he's quite cute. Then at the beach, I got to talk to him for a while, so I'm interested to get to know him more.
I think right from the beginning, after some of the games, then we were walking at the beach kind of thing. Everyone was there, but we spoke a little bit more. Then I found that we have some things quite in common. And during the self-intro, a lot of the things also aligned. An active lifestyle is a super important thing for me right now. Of all the girls, she's the only one that mentioned that she goes to the gym, she is willing to try other new activities and stuff like that. Then I think that really aligned with how my current lifestyle is. During the Icebreakers game, my pair won. So the prize was that we can pick who we wanted to pair up with for the next day.
Let's go into Dora the Explorer mode. Do you guys know who he picked? In 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, I picked Sandrine.
And then of course I had to ask Sandrine how she felt.
Happy. Disbelief. I didn't know he would write to me also. I thought he would write to someone else.
And I asked them all what they're looking forward to for the next few days.
Next few days, getting to know Sandrine better.
And I'm actually really excited for tomorrow's activity. We're going whitewater rafting.
I think I'm really looking forward to spending the night under the stars later. I think that's something that I haven't really done in my life. I mean, I've done it, but in army uniform.